Hello, and welcome to the latest ItsAllStar archives. This is my personal weekly highlight collection in Dreams. It features a whole bunch of amazing creations from a whole bunch of amazing people, and I'm excited to just dive into it and start sharing it all with you. We're going to start off this time with Sword of Arcana, the final demo from Luke 972 with music from Ruckheart. This is the current pick of the week, so I'm sure that you are all familiar with it, and it's been getting a lot of attention on social media as well, because it is so beautiful and it's really well put together. It's impressive in different ways. Straight from the main menu, we dive into the action. It is an open world action RPG, which is in the vein of things such as Xenoblade Chronicles. That's a game I've played in the past, and it definitely gives me those sorts of vibes. It's really cool.
This is gonna get hot!
I won't lose.
So straight away we're into the action. We're controlling this character here, and we press square to attack. We've also got special moves which are currently charging up. Once they are charged, we can use triangle to use them. I'm about to use fire. Here we go. There we go, just use some fire. Now, once our synergy meter fills, you can see this above our character's health and stuff on the bottom left, we will actually be able to switch to a different character, which is super fun and super interesting. Everyone has their own abilities and stuff. I've now become this shielded character. Now I'm hoping to get to the end of this fight in a moment so that I can show you the open world aspect, which is really impressive. It's so well put together. I genuinely, as I was running through some of this open world, felt like I was running through the open world of a AAA, PS3 game. This is all the work of one person. The soundtrack is by Ruckheart, who you might know for some of their previous collaborations with Kimiraki. But all of the actual game is just made by one person. All of the environment, all the game, all the logic, all the design is one person. Now there we go, that's the fight done. We get a bit of XP. And now look at this open world here. Just look at this. And it's massive. This is just a demo, but it's already pretty big. And we've got things to collect here. And there are other enemies that we can fight. I'm going to avoid the fights, but look, if we bumped into them, then we would have a fight with them. Something else that is more than worth showing off is this menu here. Look at this. I bet you never saw this coming on top of the open world. And there's so much to do here. Really so much to do. You can see that in the full game we'll be able to change outfits, and of course we can change accessories as well. We do have some here, but we'll leave them for now. You also have this affinity chart, which shows how you can potentially level up as well. You can actually do some of this leveling up in the demo, but it just shows what the full game could be. And of course every character has their own variants of that. You've got the quest log, you've got your items list. You've got a system menu here, which has all sorts of cool settings, and also these guides that do teach you a lot about the game, and they're definitely worth reading. You've also got this fun option here, where you can change the time. Right now we're going to change the time to 9 o'clock at night. There we go. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Look. It's amazing. And there is also a full town included within the game if you continue along this path. I just hope that this little showcase entices you to go and check it out for yourself in Dreams. Let's just check here. Yeah, see, here's a photo of the town that you can eventually get to. and within that town you can collect some quests, and then you can do the quests and you can level up. There's not much of a story at the moment, but there will be a story added over time, and that really is an amazing game made in Dreams by one person, apart from the music. And you know, that's the power of Dreams, right? One person made that. It's amazing. We've now actually got another perfect example of that as we check out Trip's Voyage from Lace. This is another like real top tier game made in Dreams by one person apart from the music, which was actually made as part of a Dream Sounds Jam, which is really cool. It's great to see Lace willing to get the community involved there, and I was certainly very happy to hook up with them on that. Now this recently had a new level added, which is actually the reason why it's in this collection, the reason why I'd like to showcase it. Unfortunately, I've just reset progress, and I might not be able to show off that new level at the moment. But I don't think I need to give anyone any excuse to go and play Trip's Voyage. It's amazing, right? It looks amazing, it controls amazing. I could have destroyed those boxes. We're just on a sort of speedrun at the moment. See, there we go. Now the new level that was added to this is a nice level, and it adds in literally whole brand new mechanics. And it's just super interesting seeing Lace continue this genuinely original adventure. Like this character, obviously it harkens back to a lot of 3D platforming classics, but that doesn't change the fact that it is actually original. And a lot of the movesets and the ideas and the mechanics also are as well, especially within this new area. Lace really has done an incredible job. It's the power of just, you know, a talented person who has an idea and is willing to completely follow it through. They've put in a lot of work for this. Initially, the original demo for Trip's Voyage came out about 18 months before the initial game release. And that just, you know, that shows the amount of time and effort that it does take. But if you stick with it, you can do it. This is one determined creator who has done an incredible job, and I'm a massive fan. Let's set sail. And I happen to know that already, they did announce on Twitter that they are already working on some new levels, which is super exciting. It seemed to be that a desert world is going to be the next one. And yeah, just absolute hype for that. Anyway, amazing world map there. It's a lovely little showcase. I'm sure you all know Trip's Voyage, and you don't need an excuse to go and play it, but please do be aware that there's a new level now, and you shouldn't reset progress like I did. You should keep your progress, you should dive into it, you should keep your golden anchors, and you should get even more. We now move on to a game by Wathcloth in collaboration with Ghostboot64 and Vince Cully. This is called Indecision. It's made for the Make a Choice Jam, and it's actually a bit of a post-apocalyptic survival roguelike. It's very interesting, it's very atmospheric, and it's the sort of game that there's not necessarily a lot of within Dreams. You can see here we have these resources in the top left displayed with a wonderful HUD. I've played this before, I know what they mean. Let's travel here for 2 filters, or rather expend 2 filters in the travel, and then let's see what happens. A water tower looms before us, its frail skeleton creaks in the hot wind, a beacon of moisture, how ironic. I'm going to search it, because why not? And there we go. We gained 2 weapons and 2 scrap. That could be handy. We've now moved on to this point and we can choose to go left or right. I'm going to go right. It uses less resources. While searching a ruined shopping mall, you see star callers ahead. You duck, hiding from the cultists. You hope the second meteor they pray for never comes. Let's search the mall. There we go. We got another weapon and more scrap. This run's actually going okay. Let's go this way. A bullet screeches past your ear. A raider points a gun at you, stolen from a dead marshal, no doubt. He discards the empty weapon and you meet blades. Blood pounds in your ears as you end the conflict mercilessly. -2 health and -2 weapons. Dang. Our mask is heavy with condensation. The bitter taste tells you it's time to change the filters. You search for more. Yeah, I'm going to do it quickly and quietly. At least I got more filters though. Let's go to the right because this appears to be a human character. Some wander the waste with a singular goal in mind: profit and yields, return on investment. Some things will never change. I don't have 5 scrap. Yeah, see? Charity is a rare trait in the aftermath. I've got to leave empty-handed. But we did make it to the end of the first journey. And every time you make it to the end of one of these, you uncover a little bit more lore. And there is, of course, a scoreboard to see how far people make it as well. See, now here we go, new area loaded. And these areas are procedurally generated, like essentially they are different every time that you play the game. This is a really cool, replayable game from Wathcloth, Ghostfruit and Vince Cully. It's great to see the 3 of them get together and collaborate on a cool project. And it's really great, I thoroughly recommend it, it's cool. Now, on the subject of things that are cool, also released this week was Giblets 2. This is from Trix9 in collaboration with 37 other dreamers from around the Dreamiverse. There's 22 levels, each of which were made by different people, apart from some people who did make multiple, but you know, it's okay. And then also the entire soundtrack was made for a Dream Sounds jam. I already have done like a full sort of playthrough and review type thing that's like on my channel and stuff, and you know, I think that's worth checking out. But for now, let's give it a quick little play. Also, it's worth mentioning that there is a creation kit here with which people can still make their own levels. And I'm personally super hyped to see what people do with this, and I myself would love to make a level if I can find like the inspiration of an idea and the time as well. But for now, let's play Giblets 2. Go on there. Incredible voice acting from one of Trix's very own children. Now our goal is to try and knock these giblets off the level. I see a star and Z2, emoji eyes. The goal here is to knock off the giblets as best you can, but every level has unique vibes. Like unique mechanics, you know, different ideas. There's a very competitive scoreboard for this, and it really is like a proper high score challenge, as well as just absolute chaos that's one for all the family. It's very simple to just pick up and play, but if you want to master it, then you could spend a long time learning every level and perfect techniques for each level. I done terrible on that conveyor belt level from Dorian there. But that's fine, that's fine. Now, whoa, flip, a whoopsie. I never saw that coming. Right, let's do that again. I wanted to try and get them caught on the other side here, kinda, but it didn't work out. Yeah, it's not working out. You see, some of the levels do have like proper tactics, and if I had knocked that white cube off, I also probably would have got like a stashed bonus. Genuinely, there's quite a deep scoring system to this for a game that is so simple. There's a lot of replayability. There's a lot going on. Every level needs to be mastered in its own way, because they are all so different, while also retaining the same mechanic. Here we go. I find this, oh, yeah, This one's quite tough to not get burned. There we go, there we go. Now time up. That's not bad though. That's not bad for the Giblet 4000 level. A little tip for this level is to stash that item there as quickly as you can. And I love the way it's stashed. I don't know, like it suggests that you are keeping it for the future. You know, you're not just knocking it off the edge here, but you've actually got a massive net underneath the ledge and you're actually keeping it for later. It's just out of the camera shot, there's a big net. Because you're keeping all the stashed items as well as the giblets themselves for later on. Alright, now. We'll finish with this level, I think. Because this one's got a fun little technique, right? In theory, if you're good enough, you could use this thing here. There we go, there we go. Oh, yeah, in theory you could use that, like, pin knocker offer to knock off all of the giblets. I reckon that's a pro technique that some people might find useful in the future. I don't know, who's to say. But Giblets is great. It's a little high score game, and it's a wonderful community collaboration. It's an example of the power of dreams in that regard, because you can, like, you know, put together a fun thing, share it with the community, reach out to people, ask them to make things for it, and it can all be done. Great job tricks like curating and producing the entire thing. Now I think it's maybe time for just a little bit of an audio-visual break, and let's do it with our sort of big tile here. This is Therizinosaurus Roar. If you say it fast, no one can say you said it wrong. This is just a short animation featuring a Therizinosaurus from Chronoticon, who has of course a history with creating like awesome dinosaur things, and you should check that out if you do like dinosaurs. This is really cool. It's pretty cool, right? It's just such a well put together scene, featuring a big scaly beast. It's amazing, and it's actually an infinite loop, so you can keep that going for as long as you want, and in that sense, it's such a vibe. Like, imagine someone turns up at your house and you've just got that going on in the background on an infinite loop. Maybe try that out if you do have like a plumber or something coming over in the next week. Maybe test that out and let me know how it goes. See how they feel about just having a big dinosaur wander about in the background as they get on with their work. Now let's check out the latest episode of Let's Talk Dreams. This is a new series from Red Psycats, so each episode's about 2 minutes long. This one is focused on the underwater.
Let's Talk Dreams. Hello everyone! Welcome back to the 4th episode of Let's Talk Dreams. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at things underwater! That's right folks, this week's theme is underwater. And we've got a cool episode for you today. But before we get into the assets, we have to look at the winners of the MVC coin. Trademark pending. It's not really, it's okay. So, the winner of the asset portion of Neon Week is Cyberfield Pump by Mark JG 1971. And the winner of the Dreams portion of Neon Week is Triagon by Angelotti. Congratulations to both talented creators for making amazing work in Dreams. And now, it's time for the asset portion of the video. Let's dive in. No pun intended. Up first is Neptune Style Statue by D.D. Elatri. This stunning bust of the King of Atlantis comes at 9% thermo, and would be perfect for any underwater scene, or even a horror game. I feel like it's watching me every time I look away. Oh, I'm onto you, Neptune. Coming up next is Ode to a Mermaid by Susie, by Marco Savat. The painting comes in at a whopping 31% thermo, and we've had to alter it for the show. However, it still looks stunning. This again can be used for museums, underwater temples, you name it. Not to mention she has red hair. Nice touch. Up third, we've got Submarine by Ugo Squid. This amazing submarine comes at 21% thermo and has also been altered for the show. I feel like it rides the balance of what could be a real submarine and a cartoon submarine. Either way, it's perfect for any underwater game. Up next is Air Bubbles by John Javitis and Rich Menace _94. I believe these air bubbles were made for Sonic, you know, to help him breathe underwater, but whether you use them as a mechanic or just a bit of stylized art in the background, they're perfect. And at 1% thermo and 2% gameplay thermo, come on! And last, but certainly not least, it's Mermaid Statue by Sacharoo. This amazing statue lands you at only 2% thermo. And while the design is relatively simplistic, does anyone get any Weeping Angel vibes from this? Either way, this asset is perfect for any underwater environment. And that makes 5. Thank you so much for watching the asset portion of Let's Talk Dreams. If you'd like to see the dream portion, you're gonna have to go over to YouTube. And I highly suggest you do. We might even have a horror game for the first time on the show. Scared even thinking about it. But if you're staying on Dreams, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
There we go, and that's really cool. There's a new episode of that every week, and it's great. It's like great job from Red Saikatsu. And the In Dreams versions are, approximately 2 minutes long, as you just saw. But also there is a version on YouTube that I posted a link for in the chat just a moment ago, that is longer, that does also feature playthroughs of Dreams. The whole thing's great. Great job, Red Saikatsu. We're now going to play a trailer for Sally Mountain Peak, Heart of Gold from Cassius Creed. If you don't know Cassius Creed, they've been putting out a lot of amazing stuff for a long time. I've even featured them in my, collections quite a lot over this time. But they are the creator of Sally Mountain Peak, who you can find comics of out there on the internet if you do look. And they're finally releasing like the big Sally Mountain Peak game. This is a trailer for it. I'm super excited.
Think I forgot about my pot. We still crying about that? I wasn't sure back then, but now I know. You need a beat down.
There we go. I really can't wait for that. It's going to be cool. They previously did release a minigame from like this full game that's going to be coming out. It's Heavy Bag Beatdown. I featured it at the time, and it's a lot of fun. And I do love the world that they've set up. Both within Dreams and also out on the internet with the actual Sally Mountain Peak comics and stuff. I personally think it's really cool that they've chosen Dreams to be the place where they come to bring Sally Mountain Peak games to the world. I think it's really cool. Now we're going to get back to some games here. We have Paladin from Flux and Knox. This is really cool. It says here it's a bite-sized Souls-like adventure about a female paladin fighting in the name of a goddess. And it's very interesting and it's very cool. And it's very well put together with a great art style. But I would say it's kind of like Cozy Souls in a way. It's Cozy Souls. May the Holy Goddess guide you in your journey. Here we go. Will the Holy Goddess ever forgive our choices? Thing is, right, there is actually like quite a kind of philosophical story to this, right? This is a very short experience. It does take the player maybe only 5 minutes or so to get through. From beginning to end. It's not, it's not the most challenging, it's not the longest, but it does give you enough things to think about. Like, I don't want to spoil too much, I guess we'll just get there. But for something so short, it's very kind of, it makes you think. We failed. Which is okay. It's okay. It's okay to fail. Sometimes you can fail. It's okay. It's important just to pick yourself back up and get up. Just being a bit more tactical now. Because I said cozy souls, right? But it's not that cozy, really. It just feels kind of cozy. The music's nice. And it looks nice. Mechanically, it totally functions, like, perfectly. You know what I mean? It's like a good Souls-like. There we go. Now, look, please do not harm us. We are peaceful. We were just seeking refuge. Now, do we believe them? I mean, here's a note saying she said to kill them all. This comes from my goddess, right? My goddess said to kill them all. But this one is here saying that they're peaceful and they're just trying to seek refuge. Like, I don't know. It leaves me questioning what I'm doing here. Who am I? Who is my goddess? Is my goddess actually nice? I don't know. I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna spare them. I'm gonna go through the door. And that's where our adventure ends. We made the right decision. Thank you for playing. You know what I mean? It's incredible. It's Paladin from Flux and Knox. Please do go check it out, so that we get more Flux projects in the future as well, because that's really cool. It does make you think there's a lot going on for a game so, like, sort of minimalist in many ways, but the mechanics also really work. I would love to see more in that sort of universe or whatever. We now have Take It or Leave It from Topaz Maki, who is actually my featured creator of the week. They've put together a whole selection of wonderful Dreams content, and it was surely only a matter of time before I did give them the creator spotlight here, just as it's only a matter of time for so many people. I can only feature one per week. But yeah, they've put together a bunch of amazing stuff. Their latest stream is Take It or Leave It. It's made for the Make a Choices jam, and any resemblance to any sort of TV game show is just coincidental. Right now I've got to choose a case. I'm going to pick number 9. Why not? Now I'm going to eliminate 6 other cases. Let's just see how this goes. I mean, that's it's not that good. That's good. Oh. Now, look, you are either familiar with this or you are not familiar with this. Ultimately. They're offering us 43,600. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to eliminate 4 more cases. If you are familiar with this, then this is a very cool and functional version of it. Oh, like, it works. It genuinely works. If you take this slower, you can really think about it. And if you're a streamer, you can get your chat involved. And, like, different people can pick numbers, or people can tell you not to pick numbers, or... And you can really treat this like an actual game show if you stream Dreams and you play this game. I think it's an amazing experience. Also, in terms of, like, local co-op or whatever, imagine 2 people sitting on the couch playing it with each other. It works. Oh. I didn't do very well there, but that's okay. That's a really cool game from Topaz Maki. They do get my creator spotlight of the week. And you can see why with things such as Vikings Don't Jump, which we're going to reset progress on, just so, there we go. Look at this, it's beautiful, it's really cool. Vikings don't jump. They really don't jump. But they do all sorts of other things, such as hit trees to collect coins, hit boxes, collect coins so they can buy things from the Viking vend, and bounce on mushrooms, because they don't jump. But if a mushroom pushes them up in the air, then that's totally fair game. It's really cool. And of course, the dream that I think is massively like underrated overall, that Topaz Mackey's made is Rusty. Rusty is a wonderful like puzzle adventure platforming game. I happen to know a sequel is in the works. I'm super excited about that. But this Rusty also recently received an update which allows you to select any level in any world, even having not previously completed the other ones. And I would generally like recommend that you do play through the levels in order, but I think it's a nice accessibility thing that it does allow you to to play any level if you do want to move on. Maybe you're stuck, maybe you just want to see something else. It's it's a cool thing, and I do hope it leads to more people playing Rusty. I'm a big fan. And of course, it's one of the reasons why I'm more than happy to be featuring it in this collection here. Let's just go straight to World 3 and the final level. Like, it's not really spoilery, it's just showcasing how complicated the game gets. And this is just a quick little showcase where I'm hoping to like entice you to go and check it out for yourself in game. Let's go Rusty, let's go. He's so cute, by the way. He's genuinely he's he's amazing. He's like a proper cool character. Oh no, don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught. No, no. Yeah, we got done, we got done. I shouldn't have gone to the last level, to be fair. But I just kind of wanted to show it. Rusty's amazing. I really love Rusty. It's such... like, it's underrated. You'll notice this power bar in the bottom left. Like, every time I move, the power bar goes down, right? You can see that there. And you've got to collect, like, batteries and stuff in order to, keep yourself charged. It's really cool, but it's like every movement matters. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to use it on that though. Here we go. This is a disaster. We're not doing a good job of showcasing Rusty at the moment, but trust me, Rusty's amazing. The work of Topaz Mackey is amazing. Please do go and check them out. That's my creator spotlight of the week. We've now got something really interesting and exciting. This is A Curse of Kings, a demo from Top Hat Tank Commander, who is a relatively newish creator. They have previously released 2 other Dreams, but this seems like a project that they've been working on for quite a while, and they've put a lot of work and effort into. I'm like, yeah. It's actually interesting. When I first added this to this collection a couple of days ago, it said in this description, I'm releasing this demo because I don't plan on finishing the full thing. But now it doesn't say that, and I do believe that that is probably based on the feedback that they've had from the demo, from everyone basically saying, please keep making this. And that's actually really cool. I'm very happy to just notice that just now. Anyway, this is really cool. This is a very atmospheric first-person horror game. If you like games such as Amnesia, then you will like this. It's definitely inspired by that and features a lot of similar mechanics, but in an original manner. It doesn't, it's okay. And it's really well put together. And some of these sculpts and stuff here, this painting, this is done by the creator. There are various other paintings you see throughout the game. Look at the charm here, it's really well done. A lot of the things that are in this are made by the creator. And yeah, it's really cool. I recommend you check it out, especially if you're into these sorts of things. Now, we've come up here, it's very dark, and that's okay, it's supposed to be like that. If we now come downstairs, then a door that was previously shut should be open. Here we go. this. Look at that. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's amazing. The creator made that. It's really cool. And they made a whole bunch of stuff. I think I recognise this as being from Ragnar VE, but again, that's really cool. I enjoy seeing it. You find all of these messages throughout, and it's just really cool. Oh, hello. You find these messages, various spooky things happen, various doors open that allow you access to new places. Now if I come up these stairs and I go back to the place that was really dark, there will actually be more lights and I can explore it better. Some of this stuff obviously might be like, not every player might find intuitive necessarily. It certainly took me a little while to figure things out when I very first played it. But it's very cool, it's really atmospheric. I do hope they keep it up. There's actually a section at the end of this demo which features a room that contains all sorts of things that they said didn't make it into the demo but will make it into the full game if they make the full game. And it's a whole bunch of really cool assets and really cool characters and stuff. I don't want to spoil it, I want you all to go and play it for yourself, but A Curse of Kings demo from Top Hat Tank Commander is really cool. You should check it out. We now have Karts International from True Survival, and this is like a really in-depth and cool kart racing game. It feels fun to play, and it's well put together. It's got 14 tracks in 7 different countries. So that's a lot of content, it's a lot of scoreboards to get on. Again, I do actually have a more in-depth video of me playing this on the channel. This right now is just going to be a quick little 1 or 2 minute showcase, but I do have like a 20-minute video of me playing it as well. Right now, we're just going to choose a sprint on Sierra Drive in the United States, because why not? Here we go. Welcome to Sierra Drive in the USA. Yeehaw! Okay, let's go. We're just going to do a quick lap here. We're getting ready. Here we go. So, you can see, this is like, it's a kart racing game, but it's fun to play, it works. The handling is genuinely like fun and like satisfying, and you can time things right when you sort of brake at the right times and choose the right angles on corners. The indicators on the top of the screen are genuinely helpful. I believe that they've taken inspiration from the game Super GP by Ninwana, which features a very similar system. And they've done a good job of like taking that inspiration and implementing it in a similar manner. You do know like how harsh each corner is based on the amount of lines and the colour symbols, etc. It's really cool. And it is a hot lap game. There is no set amount of laps for me to do here. I can just keep going. You can see a time on the top left there saying session time, and it's counting down. When that gets to 0, the session will end, but it's just a case of setting hot laps, which is not a bad thing. I enjoy hot laps. I've enjoyed hot lap racing games and stuff. I'm competing on hot lap scoreboards, etc. But yeah, it's cool. Just got to try and get the best lap that you can on all of the tracks. I just crashed into a cactus, but there's lots of tracks, lots of scoreboards. There's really a lot to do there. Hours of gameplay to master. It's really cool. We've now got Take Your Shot from Dorian. This is the latest unique game that they've put together. They do often put together things that that are a bit unique. And I completely messed up that shot there. But the idea of this game is that you control this ball and you have to get it through all of these blue areas. This spinning here is happening automatically. I just press X to stop it, and then it moves to this where I press X in order to then switch it to power, And then, you know, you choose your power and you shoot. And I didn't do very well there. I'm not doing very well in general at this game right now. But the game does that to you. There's actually 10 levels. And it gets really interesting and like really cool. It's a lot of fun. I do again have like another video on my channel which is me playing this a bit more in depth. But right now hopefully, oh I missed. Right now hopefully this showcase does sell it to you. Because I think it's really cool, it's interesting, I love that it's got scoreboards. It's another great game from Dorian. We've now got A Tale So Tall Hello. And this is a big game. It's got like 6 chapters, and again we're just giving it a quick little showcase. It's from Timmy Chomp 1, who you may or you may not know as the creator of the Jetpack game. Here we go. This is Super Normal Guy is Super Fly Guy, which is a game that I played a long time ago. There is a video of it, of me playing it. It's very fun. And this is their latest game, and it's really cool, and it's big. And it's always great to see like Ancient Dangers remixes as well. Here we go. Alright, Herb, alright. Yeah, don't worry, Herb. Don't worry, it happens to all of us. Okay. Let's stay positive, not dilly-dally. And let's, you know, try our best not to die. Okay. And again, like, it's cool that this gives you, like, the ability to change, like, difficulties to affect the scoreboard as well. It's great to see Timmy Chomp take, like, Ancient Dangers characters and put together their own adventure. And it is genuinely, like, fun and interesting. You never know what's going to happen next. Like any Timmy Chomp creation, if you're not familiar with their previous work, you just never know what's going to happen in a Timmy Chomp creation. There we go. Slay this beast and get a bonus. And the admiration of the non-existent townsfolk. It's really cool. I hope that people do check it out. Timmy Chomp is an interesting creator. I've enjoyed their work for a long time. We now move on to another game from Dorian. This is called Make a Choice. And let's just load it up. Oh yeah, okay, so now we literally have to wait 20 seconds until we can make a choice. It does of course make use of the new time gadget that was put out by Major Molecule recently. We literally have to wait. You can only make one choice per minute, and also only in the first 10 seconds of the minute. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. It's alright, 54. It's alright. It's not bad. I mean, it could be better, it could be worse. Ideally, you want to get either a 1 or a 99, because there's a scoreboard for lowest and there's a scoreboard for highest. I've not had either a 1 or a 99 yet, but accumulatively I have had over 2,000. You can see that I have played this quite a bit, but I don't sit here and like wait for it to count down and then play it for half an hour or anything. I just kind of load it up every now and then, which I think is a fun way to do it. You know, it's interesting the way that it does use the time gadget to make you only be able to do one choice every minute. It's just interesting. It gives it a sort of weirdly interesting metagame that wouldn't exist otherwise. Oh, 64, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not a 1 and it's not a 99. I want to get 1. In fact, I want to get 100, not 99. I want to get 100. I want to get 1 and I want to get 100. That's my objective come, like, some point, you know what I mean? You can see I've been trying. I've definitely been trying. I'm 3rd here on the accumulative scoreboard, but I've still not had either a 1 or a 100. We've now got Fantasy Forest for Minipo 9. This is their latest 2D platforming adventure using the 2D template kit from Media Molecule, and this is really nice. It also features some really nice like hand-drawn art from Neptune. Here we go, look at this.
Wow, what kind of forest is this?
Really good voice acting as well, and it's no surprise to get that from Aneep. We know they've got a beautiful voice, as they've shown many times throughout various Dream Sounds jams and stuff. But look at this art here, it's beautiful. And yeah, there's a little story here.
What? Who are you? Wait, where are you going?
Really cool voice acting. It sounds proper anime. And here we go. It's really cool. I know we're missing like interactions here, but I'm just quickly showing off the gameplay while I can. Trying to tease you in. And then there's an enemy. It's really cool. It's Fantasy Forest from Aneep 09. There's actually a whole series of these 2D platforming adventures from Aneep. I gather that that one day they will all be put together. And I'm super excited for that. It's really cool. It's a great little story. Big fan of Aneep. We've now got OK Stupid, Dating for Dummies. This is from Mannequin Child and the Black Sheep. And I'm super excited that they have released like new dreams. I'm a massive fan. They are of course the creator of Best Chef Squirrel Academy, which is an absolute classic. And it's great to see them come and enter the Make a Choices jam. This has over 50 unique interactions. A lot of replayability. And it's a lot of fun. It's also kind of stupid, but in the good way, just as their creations often are. Warning, mild jokes about intimacy.
Welcome to OK Stupid, the dating app that uses a stupid algorithm to match you with eligible singles that are just okay. I'm your host, the Stupid Cupid, and I hope you're feeling hot and ready because you're about to meet a saucy selection of human and non-human entities. We'll ask you a series of questionable questions, and using our patented 3-round system, we'll match you with someone that you may or may not have anything in common with. Get ready because it's time to fall in love with a complete stranger.
Alright, sign me up, let's go. Round 1.
Here we are, folks. It's time for the I Choose You round. We've selected a group of sumptuous singles at complete random that we guarantee you'll never forget. And oh boy, wait till you see them. People say love is blind, but we staunchly disagree. So get ready to ignore their personalities and use nothing but your eyes to choose the person that will make you feel less lonely for the rest of your life. Press the heart button to swipe right and say, yes please. Press the X button to swipe left and say, no, I don't like your face. You can't say no to all of them, so choose wisely.
Alright, I'm ready to choose. Chuckles the Clown. I
could stare into those eyes all day.
Zed Zerba Specimen number 4.
The two of you make such a cute couple.
Badger Swimmer. I don't know, because he's just looking for something casual. I guess he is open to serious though. He's got a cousin, and if you've got a friend or a sister for him, that'd be cool. Sorry, I don't actually have any friends, and my sister's already taken.
Love
but
is in the air.
I'll see if you're up for that though. Anime Billoby. She's going to school. Her cat is Feathers Orange and her colour favourite. I'm sorry, no.
No way!
Charms Gold Diggler. Currently serving life sentence in prison, not proud of it. Looking for a romantic pen pal to give them a second chance. I mean, yeah. I mean, as long as it's just pen pal.
Such a cute couple.
Mandible Nixon. Not been dating in years since their wife died. Ready to get back out there. They love cooking and stained glass. And I like that they've got plants in the background. I'm giving them a big thumbs up.
Over my dead body.
But I can't. I've got to get rid of them now. I've only had a certain amount of likes because I can't like everyone. But that's okay because I'm now gonna say no to Ingrid Flutterbuff, who to be honest is just not my type.
No way! Oh boy, use your eyes to choose some superficially selected singles. Great job! But just because you like their face doesn't mean they like yours. Are you ready for a bunch of randos to judge you based on nothing but your looks? Let's take a look at the singles you chose and see if they accepted or rejected you.
Alright, here we go. Did they like me? They liked me, yes. Oh, I hope they rejected me, just for the sake of it. Oh no. That's sad. Yeah, I had a feeling they might like me. Look, they'll like anyone. They're Gold Diggler. Yeah, good. Good. Oh, I kind of hope he rejected me. To be honest, I'm not that into Badger Swimmer. I don't like how he's like talking to me about his cousin. But and here we go. Oh, I hope he liked me. There we go. I hope they didn't like me. Oh, dang.
Would you look at that?
At least I got some matches.
Never met and don't know anything about you decided that your face makes you likable. That's a compliment, I think. Now that we have some matches, it's time to shamelessly reject some sensitive souls and make one irreversible choice. Time to choose which of these rare beauties you want to pursue.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Alien. Yes.
Brace yourself, because it's time for Unforgiving Beginnings, the round where you have the first communication with your crush and make some critical and quite possibly catastrophic courtship choices that will define your relationship forever. We're using our proprietary love gauge to measure your success or failure as a lover, so the pressure's on. Okay, hot stuff, your first task is, do you be bold and make the first move, or do you play it cool and say nothing? The love gauge is literally judging you, so don't screw it up.
Okay, I'm gonna make the first move, because they look lovely. They look lovely. Oh no! Oh no.
Look at that! You got a reply! Aw, there's something romantic about betting your entire self-worth on someone else's validation, don't you think? Our research team has come up with a list of the best pickup lines known to humankind that are supposedly, but not at all guaranteed, to force someone to love you. All you have to do is choose your favorite. Go on! Pick a pickup line.
Alright, the solar system. It's gotta be. There we go. Knew it. I knew he'd go for a bit of space.
You reached out and made a
talk.
connection, and they didn't run away yet. It's time to seal the deal with the Liar Liar Hearts on Fire round. Our market research team also found that pretending to be someone you're not is the best way to make someone fall in love with someone you're not. So get ready to pretend till the end and choose an impressive selfie to send them. We know it's not you, silly, that's the point. We took photos of mannequins doing impressive things to create these proprietary, stupid, dummy selfies. Go on, impress them.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go with a picture of me winning an award because I don't fish and we've already established I don't have friends either.
Oh
so...
yes, that dummy sure looks attractive. You lied about your selfie, now lie about your job. Oh, don't be shy, everyone lies online. People say honesty is the best policy, but it's our company policy to help you start a relationship based on lies. That's the hashtag stupid choice. So choose from this list of totally fake and totally impressive careers and get ready to get that person to love you.
Alright, I'm just an Olympiad. Just your random Olympiad. Nice.
Oh wow, you've been through the whole stupid system. We've asked your potential partner if they want to go on a date with you and you're about to hear the answer. You must be on the edge of your seat, because this answer can make you feel all warm and fuzzy, or it can make you feel just outright awful. On top of that, our love gauge has made a calculation of how compatible you are as a couple based on all of the responses you've given. So get ready to be graded on how good of a lover you are. The results are in, so drum roll please.
Oh no!
Is no date for you. Oh, the pure heartbreaking sense of rejection, isolation, and utter loneliness. I guess it's time to sit on the couch for a week and eat ice cream right out of the container until you feel whole again. Well, if it means anything, we've practically outlawed honesty and authenticity at OK Stupid, so you're probably just one of those rare creatures that wants a real human connection. Weird! Anywho, better luck next time, stranger!
It's really cool, right? It's a lot of fun, and it's really replayable. Just like their previous entries to various jams have also been really replayable. It's really cool, and yeah. OK Stupid, Dating for Dummies, please do go and check it out for yourself and hopefully get a better ending than I did. I thought the alien might be impressed from my Olympiad status. I was a fine specimen, perfect for probing, but it just wasn't enough. Amazing job from that whole studio though, really cool. We now move on to 4 Live from Dungo42, who's the creator of Just Add Water, which is an MM pick that you may or may not be familiar with. It's really cool. This is for the Green Game Jam, but it's a horror game made for the Green Game Jam. And I certainly never expected to get like a cool horror game for the Green Game Jam, but it works and it is relevant and it's really well done. It's interesting. So here we go, our truck's broken down, and we should really find some shelter inside this greenhouse. Let's go. But, you know, I've already said it's a horror game. So, here we go. This is the Sustainable Farming Research Centre. Okay. Dungo is a really cool creator. Like, I was really pleased when they released Just Add Water. It's a marvellous dream, and this is really cool as well, really interesting. There's no hope. Yep, there we go. Day 3, experiments with using renewable energy have been successful thus far. Solar and wind power are proving to be much less environmentally harmful source of power than fossil fuels, making sustainable farming a real possibility. That's researcher number 42. And there we go. Right, it's cool. It's really interesting that they've like made a horror game for the for this jam. It's just really cool. Here we go. Pollution due to farming is at an all-time high. Pollutants in the air are decreasing crop yields year after year. Keep the outer doors of the facility closed to ensure a safe environment for our plants. It's really cool. And obviously, look, there is a full game here. You can see that door is locked. We need to unlock it. I've completed it, but I'm just giving it a little showcase for you all to hopefully go and discover it for yourself in-game. This collection is live and playable. We now move on to Climber Guy from Super Afro Boy. This is a really cool and interesting like 3D platforming speedrun game. And it's very hard. I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna run and jump for a few minutes now, right? But we're definitely not going to get to the end because previously I played this for about 18 minutes and I was still like, had a while to go and I was just like, oh, I can't do this now. But that's fine, like it's a really, it's a challenge, you know, it's a 3D platforming challenge and it's got a scoreboard. And it's going to be a competitive scoreboard in the future because ultimately people will want to show who's the best at Climber Guy. It's massive, by the way. We've got to get to the very top. Look, you can just see what's yet to come. It is massive. And there are checkpoints. There we go. I got really far, but then I was just like, no, I can't. I actually can't anymore. but I will complete it. Like, I'm determined to complete it one day. It's not going to be today though, because this is just a quick little showcase. Please do go and check out Climber Guy for yourself. We've now got Digbeth, Birmingham, UK from Demaray, and this is a wonderful showcase of their home city. I've never been to Birmingham, but I'm aware that people from Birmingham, or who have been to Birmingham, have commented on how realistic this is, because this is a recreation of a section of Birmingham, like a one-to-one recreation, and it's cool. Like, I really look forward to the upcoming game that Demaray is working on that will be coming out in the future. This is kind of a little demo of it. It's obviously got massive Getaway vibes, but it's Getaway Birmingham, you know? It's really cool. Hopefully one day I'll get to go to Birmingham, maybe. I don't know. Should I? But it's cool. It's really well put together. It's a wonderful showcase scene. It is a big world for you to explore. And we've now got Witch World from Helen of Boy, which is a game that I've featured multiple times in the past. I think it's marvellous. I think it deserves a lot more thumbs up than it has. Just like Pearly Perkit Adventures also deserves a lot more thumbs up than it has. Helen of Boy is a marvellous creator in Dreams. And we're just going to give this a quick little showcase just now. Now, we have skipped the introduction just there. This character is a character who we created. There's a lot of options in the character creator, but we decided to go this person with a frying pan. Here's our quests. And then also, there's this world map. Look at this world map. It's incredible. And you know, you can see it's even got a waypoint marker. We're currently next to the Valley Hub. And as you move around the world, of course, your marker does move as well to let you know where you are. This is a world that is filled with NPCs who all offer quests. And when you get the quests, you obviously like do the quests, and then you make people happy. The aim of the game is literally just to make people happy, and to help out, and to be nice. And it's really cool. Like, it's really, really cool, and I do want more people to be playing it. So please do go and check it out. It was in early access for a long time, and they were constantly updating it, and it's now in a state of full release. And I do plan on doing like a full playthrough at some point, but for now I just want to try and showcase it. I want other people to play it. It's a marvellous stream. Please check it out. We now have Astral Race, another game from Super Afro Boy that came out this week, and this is really fun. This is like, it's a racing game. You've got to try and get through all of these waypoints here in as fast a time as you can, but you can only really impact your direction and speed when you're on the ground, and a lot of the time you're not on the ground. And also you can just like fly and stuff if you want to. And now let's get back on the ground though. Christ. Here we go. But in theory you can like use that to your advantage by doing it at the right moments and stuff. And you just sort of drift along and glide, and this is genuinely really satisfying to play. Like, it looks very simple and just very like, I don't know, but it's very satisfying, trust me. This is really cool. I would love to see more like tracks of this, or to see some sort of community kit that allowed other people to make tracks for this. I personally would happily make a track for this if it did have like a remixable template. I think this is fun from Super Afro Boy. Just the way that you kind of glide along. I appreciate that watching you might not be feeling it, but if you play this, you will feel it. It's satisfying, it's nice, it's good, it works. And that's just a little showcase. It's really cool, please do go check it out. We also here have Parrot Cake Quest from Daisuke 133. This is really cool. Daisuke's not made a lot of Dreams in the past. This is their third one overall, and it's a full-on like action platformer. There's approximately 2 hours of gameplay in this entire thing if you go through it, and it's genuinely really cool. It features a unique character. It features this open world in which you can, you know, go and explore and do the levels in any order. It's a bit like Mega Man in that sense. You can literally do the levels in any order. I've gone for the easiest level on this occasion, but I didn't have to do this one first. Now here we go. Such a cute character, right? It's really cool. I do actually have like a full playthrough of this on my channel. So this is just a quick little showcase because it's part of the collection. But if you do want to see more of this, then that does exist. It's really, really cool. It's such a charming little like 3D action platformer with a brand new character, an all original character made by Daisuke 133. And I am super excited to see what they do in the future. Like, there's certain elements of it that could do with a little bit more polish and stuff, but like overall it's really wonderful, and I do genuinely look forward to their continued like growth and creation. We now have Baseball Kid Third Strike Disc 2 from LBCC Kriog. They are of course the creator of Baseball Kid, which is a thing that has had like multiple entries now. This is the second disc of Baseball Kid 3, and it's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, we need a save file, but it's okay. We should be okay. Here we go. We do have a save file. Alright, here we go. Let's go normal. Radioactive mode is insane, so we're just gonna go normal. This is another like 3D action platformer, which is interesting because the previous Baseball Kid games have been 2D action platformers. It's interesting how the creator like is going through the history of video games with their releases of this game. You know, starting out in 2D, then becoming 3D, and I gather that they're going to keep that up as they continue the franchise, with every release being like a sort of different generation, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's interesting to see. Let's go Mad Matt Jones. And get this guy. Yeah, let's not step in the fire, but yeah, we're gonna die in a moment. And that's okay. Because this guy's trying to rob the grave of Dr. Pollution, and we don't want that. We don't want Dr. Pollution coming back. Now, let's go. Let's get this guy. Yeah, ow, it is sore. There we go. It's game over. It's a very tough game, right? The entire Baseball Kid franchise is pretty tough, but I know that all you dreamers love a bit of hardcore gaming. We've now got Cubes of Jumping from Cubic Sphere. This is another entry into the Make a Choice Jam, and it's very interesting. And if you don't know Cubic Sphere, they're actually the creator of Porto, which is an absolute Dreams classic from all the way back in the beta, and it also had a version for like Dreamscom and stuff. This is really cool, very interesting, and it's great to see Cubic Sphere continuing to make stuff. This is a super interesting game, right? We're actually like, we're gonna be asked, it's like a 3D platformer, right? But it's interspersed with sort of text adventure elements and parts where you do have to make choices. And do the choices matter? Do the choices not matter? That's up to you to decide, right? It's not over, by the way. There's a lot more going on here. It's very interesting. It's so meta. It's absolutely marvelous. There is more to come. Like, there is a lot more going on here. This is a game you do play for a little while, and you do make choices, as you can see here. Here we go. The ability to choose your own score. But it gets even more interesting as well. I will be doing like a full playthrough of this in the future. Right now, I hope that that little showcase teases you to go and play more for yourself. We've now got Super Domesticated from Handsome Drac and Lady Snapshot. This is a short animation about a couple who are fighting over the remote control, but also they have superpowers.
As soon as Lisa asked, you brag right away.
Gee, Lisa, you look beautiful today. Can I kiss you?
Denny, no, don't be weird.
Same old Danny.
Gross.
It's out of the frying pan and into the
Can I kiss it? Do you just want to kiss everything you see? Only if it's beautiful.
That's our Danny.
You're strong.
Oh, bro, it's just like, dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like, you pull in, and you just get spit right out of them, and you just drop in and just smack the lip, whoop-a, drop down, snap, and then after that, you just drop in, you just ride the barrel and get pitted, so pitted, like that.
I was watching that.
Stranded in the desert as he got away.
You told us something
Babe,
we weren't
the
supposed to
game's
say,
on.
Lisa. Are you going to kill us now?
No. To quote Jessica Rabbit, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Then you're looking good. You just got an awesome face job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
Okay then.
All right. You're great.
No.
Zombie.
Amazing, right? That's just a little tease. Please do go check out the rest of the animation. We now have Dreamin' in Dreams from Daisuke. Again, we're just going to give this a quick little showcase, and I will explore it more live on air and in VOD form in the future. This is really cool though, look at this. It's like Impception, right? That's a thing from CG Cody from a long time ago. And this gives me vibes of like Impception. It's really cool, and it gets more interesting as well. More happens, more goes on. I want to just give this a little showcase so that you can go and check out the rest of it for yourself in game. It's really cool, it's really interesting. Also, Fat Horses Subvert Direction is an infinite loop that Type Shala released this week, and it's fun. Absolutely really cool loop there. Now, that rounds out the stuff to watch and the stuff to play sections. We now have the little shout section, which this week is about Fleckpunk magazine from Flash Medallion. This is a marvellous collection of collections from Flash Medallion. It's like magazines in Dreams. They've got all these notes from the editors. I've had a lot of fun playing through them, and I'm sure that you will too. I do enjoy making little VODs on them from time to time. Please do check out Fleckpunk. I'm trying to shout about Fleckpunk. In the recently updated section, we of course have Trip's Voyage, which was recently updated with its new level, and Rusty, which has been given quality of life improvements. Binary Bash has also been updated, not only with the anti-cheat mode, but also little improvements. World on Fire 2 has been updated. Kailu's Journey has been updated, and this is super exciting. Chapter 4 is coming soon, and I can't wait for that. Also, Endless Millionaire is an early access game from Quakeball that's super interesting, that's recently been updated. It's like boxing in space. Like genuinely, it's like boxing in space, and it's interesting, it's cool, I enjoy it. In the community event section, there's so much going on, as always. There's the latest Community Garden Challenge from Nefendril, this time it's about mushrooms. There's the latest Decorate a Mixtape thing from myself, where I'm hoping that people can take this and remix it and just decorate it in some way, and then I can add music. We've got the latest Dream Sounds jam. It's the Feel Good jam. Looking forward to that. Leisurely Days Search and Shape is still going on strong, and that's really cool. You can find out everything about that in here. There's this Decorate an Imp challenge from Tiny Diorama, and you can see this has had a whole bunch of cool stuff already. To get involved, just remix this and make your own little imp there. It's really fun. The latest Dream Sounds Visual Jam is the Laggy Pond of Songs jam. That's a lot of fun. That's really cool. People have until Saturday. There is, of course, the weekly PDHM creation challenges, which are really cool. Dreamflix Season 2 Episode 2 is now in production, and also Dirty Harold still has his challenge going as well. There's always so much to do and so much going on. It's really cool. The latest Dreamview Roundup from Jen Sim is here. This features a whole bunch of top dreams, and you can read more about them, not only like in Dreams there, but also actually if you come to the highlights section, you can open up the page on the console browser, and you can read them like kind of in game. I think that's a really cool feature, and everyone should go read them as well as play these games. It's top stuff, as always. Pearly Perkit Adventures in particular is great to see featured, because I initially like started showcasing this like 16 months ago, and I've been a long time fan of it, and yeah, it's just great to see it finally sort of get out there into the world. In the Kits of the Week section, we've got some cool kits from Eat My Pantaloons. This one is all sorts of animated checkpoints as well as a template to make your own animated checkpoint. They're all super cool, please check it out. We've got a remixable drone buddy from Your Daddy, which is super cool. This works, it's a lot of fun to play with. I'd love to see it featuring things. And of course we've got the Dreamscom 2022 collection, because Dreamscom is happening. And of course I hope that everyone gets involved in that in any way that they can. There might even be a Dream Sounds booth, who knows. Amazing. Now in this corner we have of course all the information about the latest Dream Sounds. There's the latest episode here with the collection of the latest best music, the latest music jam, the latest video jam. Also we have Six Face EP from Ditatori Game. This is like a really great EP that released within the past week, and I'm really happy to see the continued journey of Ditatori Game. They're amazing. In the Make a Game section we have the Super Trap World kit, which is really cool. You can make your own levels here. I'm actually in the process of making my own at the moment, and I'm excited to one day release it, maybe, if I ever finish it. But I hope to see other people make their own. Also, this is a blast from the past. This is an older kit. This is Twin Stick Symphony, a really cool twin stick rhythm game that I'm a big fan of, and I'm happy to give it another little showcase. In the Hot New Instruments section, there's this new collection from Bean Bob of Instruments remixed, and there's a lot of unique sounds there. Also, we've got Sock Wielder's Modern Lead, which is really cool. Now, let's have some art. This is Girl with the Pearl Earring from Dudeface, and just look at that. It's amazing. So well done. And I know that it's like originally by Johan Vermeer, but it's a great, it's really well done in Dreams. Great job, Dudeface. We've got Baroque Castle Ludwigsburg from Prince Laser. This is like a great example of the square fleck. It's really cool. It's amazing. Please explore it. We've got Ego My Lego from Innocence 48, which is just beautiful sculpt that they made live on stream with audience participation. There's a lot going on here, You've got life, you've got death, you've got fire, you've got this buff chicken. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. It's really cool. We've got Cheese Toasty from Mr. Robot in It 1. This is part of Dirty Harold's recent sandwich challenge, and that Cheese Toasty looks nice. We've also got Herc UK's BLT, also for Dirty Harold's challenge. That looks really nice. Great job, Herc. Here is Forest Painting from Elia's Clues, and I'll be honest, that rock looks a little bit sus, but I kind of really like it. It's cool. It's absolutely amazing. We've got Away From Home from JM Bar. This is a beautiful scene. Look at this, really well put together. It's like the lighting, the atmosphere, it's just incredible. Great job, JM Bar. We've got Natalie, an animation test from Orange Pixel Juice. Here is just wonderful little toy to mess about with, you know. I got a prize bubble there, but you can mess about with that and it's really cool. It's great animation. We've also got Good Morning Iceland from Spicticus. Now this is a different version of their creation, A Viking Sanctuary, which is awesome, and it's an MM pick and I do recommend it. But this is just a different version of it, you know, where it's like, it's more chilled out and it's really cool. We've got Hills and Houses from It's Me Juvie, a beautiful scene here. It's really cool, right? It's Me Juvie is such a top talent. I'm always excited to see brand new things from them. And then we've got Feeding from Kilford 2, who's more known for their animations, but recently they've been putting out a bunch of like spooky showcases. And they're enjoyable. I like that. It's really fun, but also a bit scary. We've all got Experimenting with Flex and Light from Dwayne the Dog, who is the creator of Oliver, that you may or may not have played. It's a really cool game that you can find in various playlists. And that is a nice little fun experiment with Flex and Light. We've also got Colours in the Sky from Legend of Sketchy, which is just beautiful. It's like, yeah, I like the way it's done. It's really cool. Amazing job from all of those artists there, and amazing job from everyone involved in anything in this week's collection. I'm very happy to be able to like showcase the best of Dreams each week, and I hope to continue to do so. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with a new collection next week, and for now, there is literally like dozens of hours of playtime in this collection, as well as potential create time if you want to get involved in any of these things here. So there's always so much to do or to play within Dreams. It's amazing. Anyway, catch you next week. Have a good one. Let's go.